What teenager with a guitar doesn't dream of being a rock star? Right? Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of Weekly Chording with me, Daz, exploring new music week by week. This week's song is from the musical Grease, which began with Jim Jacobs and Warren Casey looking back at the sound and the world of the 1950s teenage life. Jacobs told The Independent the show came from memories about having rock and roll bands, leather jackets, beehive hairdos, and he later described his appeal as simple rock melodies and fun times. In Vanity Fair's History of Grease, the starting point was Jacobs and Casey lamenting the disappearance of the 1950s doo-wop. The original Broadway production of Grease opened at the Eden Theatre on February 14th, 1972, and ran until April 13th, 1980 for 3,388 performances. But really, most people know Grease from the movie with Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. This song doesn't actually really appear in this thing, so let me put it into context with you. Those Magic Changes appears early in the show, right after Danny's awkward school reunion with Sandy and just before the girls' pajama party scene. The sequence begins with Doody showing off a new guitar, strumming through some basic chords, and then shifting into a fantasy performance where the other teenagers become a doo-wop backing group and Doody becomes something closer to a teen idol. When I was heavily involved in the production of the show in 2008, Doody was played by my friend Omar Escobar, who passed away unexpectedly and very young in 2021, so I really want to remember Omar with this performance. With lyrics and music by Warren Casey and Jim Jacobs, here's my take on Those Magic Changes. C, A minor, F, G, G7. What's that playing on the radio? Why do I start swinging to and fro? I have never heard that song before, but if I don't hear it anymore, still familiar to me, sends a thrill right through me, 'cause those chords remind me of the night that I first found love too. Those magic changes, my heart arranges a melody that's never the same, melody that's calling your name, begs you please come back to me, please return to me, don't go away again, or make it play again. The music I want to hear as once again I whisper in your ear. Oh, my darling, I'll be waiting by the radio. You'll come back to me someday, I know. I've been so lonesome since your last goodbye, but I'm singing as I cry. Well, the bass is sounding and the drums are pounding, the beating of my broken heart will climb to first place on the charts. See how much I want you. Hey, a million ways. F, missing loving you. G, I'm in a haze. This is one of the moments where Grease most clearly shows its roots. Teenage life filtered through radio harmony, first love, and the directness of early rock and roll. The original Danny in the show, Barry Bostwick, when remembering the original Broadway production, said cast carried it in their memory banks, the feeling of those old songs and how they were the soundtrack for their high school memories. And the world has aged on, of course, from its original performance, and that has made that less true, but there's still something nostalgic about looking back at those times that came before. Jacob said in the original Chicago version, it was really, of the original Chicago version, that it was the really nitty-gritty story of the kids he knew and the birth of rock and roll. And when the show moved towards Broadway, he said, we cut the books to shreds, with the production emphasizing singing and dancing more heavily. And there's an analysis by musical theater director Scott Miller who points out that the number is both a love song and a song about those familiar earlier rock changes, really fitting into the whole idea of Grease as a, quote, love song to the 1950s music. So, what did the guitarist say to the guitarist? Stop picking on me. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, or buy me a coffee if you're feeling generous. And please let me know what songs you'd like to hear more about. My hour-long live streaming show on YouTube and Twitch this week will be today at 4 p.m. and next Saturday at 11 a.m. Join me next week for another episode of Weekly Chording at 3:30 p.m. Alberta time. Take care, and I will see you next time.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.